product in this video provided by Chucklefish. And if you're wondering if there's like no beginning at the cover, it's because I got lazy. What do you want me to do, you know? But yeah, with the sequel coming out, I figured why not? Plus I gotta do something very different. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wargroove. Nice, on my floor in the codex. So yeah, this is Wargroove, ladies and gentlemen. This game came out years ago. I got a review code from Chucklefish, but I never bothered covering it. But because the sequel is going to be coming out, I owe these guys, so I may as well. And we're doing the campaign mode at least. Let's discover the story of Wargroove. And I got quite far. That wasn't my intention. I want to start again. Hold up a moment, I will be right back. Okay, so we're back. I want to at least start fresh with this. So let's get started. One rainy night at Cherrystone Castle. This weather's giving me the spooks. Did you hear that? Cut it out. It's just thunder. But I'm going to patrol the throne room. Hey, wait for me! Cowards, jumping at shadows and dropping their guard. Now it begins. Getting to the king shouldn't be much of a challenge. There he is, all alone in his chambers. How convenient. The fewer guards I dispatch, the quicker this will be. But some unfortunate wretches still stand in my way. I'll start by defeating that one over there. This is just basically a tutorial.
How foolish.
It's time. Time my daughter learned the truth. But how do I tell her? I'll make my way towards the king's chambers. Mercia, a long time ago, before Cherrystone was Cherrystone. No. This is laughably easy.
Are you afraid?
There was once a kingdom called Cacophony, and a war known as the Great Dissonance. This knowledge is too great a burden. Oh, Mercia. A burden is right. This castle is vast. If I access the overview screen, I can get a glimpse of its true extent. I just need to select an occupied tile and pick overview. The screen provides me with objectives and statistics. So many humans. How unpleasant. Still, I can avoid most of them. As my objective says, I'm here for the king. I can close this now and return to my task. Time to defeat a few more hapless guards and make my way to the king's chamber.
Are you afraid?
My little bluebird.
I'll start slowly. My darling bluebird, I need to tell you something. It's already turned 6. It's a very long story about something that happened a very long time ago.
How foolish.
How droll. A very long time ago indeed. Why can't the past stay the past? At last. You! How did you?
What?
Sigrid! Humans are so frail. Do you understand what you've just done? You'll start a war! War? The inane squabble of children. Where is the key?
Safe.
You'll never have it. The key is in safe hands, far from the grasp of a monster like you. Safe hands? Before you die, understand this. Nothing is safe from me.
Listen.
You're making a mistake. Hush now. Still, the key eludes me. No matter. It's close. I can feel it. That's victory, and we get an S rank. Yeah, you're determined by the number of turns, units defeated, and units lost. Similar to Advance Wars. And that was during the hiatus of it.
Yes.
Well done, Princess. Your skill with the cherry blade improves yet further. Thank you. It's all right, Caesar. It's just one of the royal guard. Lord Emmerich. Is this important? You disturbed the princess's lessons. The king, my lord. The king has been killed.
What?
No!
No! Father!
I'm sorry.
Mercia, I'm so sorry. Who did this? Sir, the assailant appears to have been a vampire. The Felheim Legion? Princess Mercia, the murder of your father is an act of war. We must defend the kingdom. War? We're at war. And it's here we get to the map. We get some lore about Emmerich, too. And now we begin the first mission of Act 1. The Breach. An unsure Mercia faces her first test as Monarch of Cherrystone. Several months have passed.
My queen.
Congratulations on your coronation, Queen Mercia. Emmerich, do you really think I'm ready to be a queen?
I have no doubt.
You are your father's daughter. I hope you're right. Your Majesty, Felheim scouts have breached the border.
What?
They're here in Cherrystone?
Let's go.
I can do this.
I know you can.
Wait, Your Majesty, your crown!
And now it begins. These skeletal warriors are Felheim troops. We must defeat them all to secure this region. We should begin by attacking the closest dread swords with our unit of swordsmen.
Right. Let's get this over and done with.
Yep, now it begins. And these are basically swordsmen. Basically, think of them as your infantry. Yeah, I think of this like Advance Wars. Notice the numbers that have appeared next to the two battling units.
Yeah, there's a little number next to each of them.
These represent the unit's health. They appear when it drops below 95%. The number 5 indicates that the dread sword is down around 50%.
And my swordsman's down about 80%.
Very
Got it.
well.
And let's attack the dread sword with our second swordsman. Move the swordsman to the tile below the enemy and choose attack. Attack the dread sword. My queen, may I interject for just a moment? When selecting a target, a damage preview will appear above its head. The damage preview indicates what damage will be dealt by both units during combat.
Sounds handy.
You see, the health of a unit suggests more about how close it is to defeat. The more damage a unit takes, the weaker the attack power becomes.
So a healthy unit's a stronger unit?
Indeed, but it looks like your swordsman will do just fine here. And now for them.
What?
More undead.
It seems like they're not giving up quite yet. Friendly reinforcements have arrived.
Just in the nick of time.
Look, it seems we've been provided with a new unit type, the pikeman. This might be a good time for you to learn about critical hits.
Critical hits?
Yes.
All units have conditions under which their attacks are stronger. We call these attacks critical hits.
I've never heard of those.
Do not worry, my queen, this information is easy to find. Let me show you how to find info about a unit's crit. This is the tile info screen. Here we can find useful information about our selected unit. This part gives us a good overview of the unit.
The pikeman crits when adjacent to another pikeman.
You can bring up this info screen on any unit, terrain, or structure. Use it often, and you'll learn fast.
Alright, I'll make sure to check it often.
When you're ready, you can close this window.
Very well.
We should make sure that the pikemen stick together.
Got it.
We've lined up our first pikeman. Let's attack the dread sword, our second. Let me draw your attention to the damage preview once more.
Oh, the arrow's flashing.
Well spotted. A flashing arrow in the damage preview is a good sign. It indicates that you're about to land a critical hit. Thanks to the placement of the first pikeman,
The second pikeman got a critical hit.
she learns fast. Keeping your pikemen together will ensure stronger offense. When encountering a new unit type, it's important to learn about their crit. I'll leave you to defeat the rest of these Felheim troops.
Thank you, Emmerich. I couldn't do this without you.
Now we gotta defeat the rest of these guys. This should finish the job. That's bad. Very bad. Now let's finish the job. That's the last of them. Well done, my queen. We did it! A good start, but Felheim won't stop there. We must remain vigilant.
They'll be back?
Yes.
Yes, and in greater numbers.
A whole horde of skeletons.
Indeed, and much else besides. I've forgotten you had so little experience with the undead.
Cherrystone is normally so peaceful. I've never seen them here before.
But now they're coming and they won't stop.
An undead army.
All undead but one. We've spoken in your lessons of their leader, Valda. A living man
And a necromancer of great power. I haven't forgotten.
Well, we should make a move. The undead are likely to be advancing upon other parts of the kingdom.
Emmerich, do you think Valder will come to Cherrystone himself?
Yes.
Yes, your majesty, I do.
Your Majesty! Wait!
That's victory, all right. We unlock additional info about Mercia. Let's move on to mission 2, the Green Sweep. The Felheim invasion begins in earnest.
No.
The kingdom's overrun with Felheim soldiers. We have to do something.
We will hold what land we can.
Maybe if we... Not so fast! Who are you? I'm the person that's gonna smash, bash, and pulverize you!
Call me Ragnar!
Alright.
Fight me!
What in the world? Did you see that? The Felheim horse has captured a village to the west. They'll attempt to claim the neutral village to the east unless we stop them.
Then let's stop them.
Yes.
Luckily, a Cherrystone Ranger's here to help us. Rangers are units that can attack enemies from a distance. Let's move it into a position from where it can attack any approaching undead.
Sounds good.
And these are the range. Yeah, I know. I want to learn. From this position, our ranger can attack any enemies approaching from
Very
the west.
well.
When you want to end your turn, select an unoccupied map tile and select End Turn. Basically, they're artillery units. Critical hit when stationary. Look at their range. Are you remembering to check the unit info screen to learn about critical hits?
Yeah.
Good. Then you'll know that rangers crit if they attack without moving. We'll attack the Dreadsword without moving the ranger down. Now we need to select the tile from which to perform the attack. But since we don't want the archer to move, we simply select the same tile again. Like so. Yep, they're like artillery.
Yeah.
We did! You may have defeated those soldiers, but it's not over yet. The enemy owns a barracks. This will enable them to recruit new units. Fortunately, we have access to a barracks of our own. We selected to recruit a new unit at once.
Okay, I'm on it.
This barracks lets you recruit 3 different unit types.
Swordsmen, pikemen, and rangers.
That's right, but due to our current funds,
I can only afford a swordsman right now.
a single swordsman can make a big difference. Let's recruit one now. Yep, Pikes are strong against swordsmen, weak rangers. Rangers are effective against everything but are weak against everything. Note that each barracks can only recruit a single unit per turn.
Right. I'll make sure to remember that.
Select our new swordsman and use it to move and capture the village. Excellent work, my queen. Villages bring in 100 gold every turn, so they're incredibly important to the war effort.
Right. Because more gold means we can recruit more units.
Correct. In fact, we can cripple the enemy's income by taking their village to the west.
Yes.
To capture a village that is owned by a different faction, we must first defeat it.
Then I'll recruit more units straight away and order them towards that village.
Some units are more effective than others in defeating structures such as villages. I advise you to rely on the pikeman's powerful crit for the job.
Alright, I'll recruit pikemen and send them toward the enemy village.
Uh-oh. Enemy reinforcements to the north. They'll no doubt be heading towards the northern villages.
I should have known they wouldn't make this easy for us.
I suggest you don't leave the northern path unattended.
I'll make sure to leave a unit to protect the northern villages.
Neutralize enemy structures. Not much we can do. Just like in Advanced Wars. Nice, with +4 defense, what could go wrong? Now to wait for them to strike. Here we go. Yeah, that ought to be painful. Time to go on the offensive. That isn't going to be wise. That ain't wise either. Go on the offense. Guess they don't have luck in this game. Nuts. Not good. Well, if this means I'm gonna have to get a critical hit, I will. Yeah, this is just really nuts. Darn. Gotta go on the attack. Gotta send a second ranger out. You sure you want to do that? Critical hits are plenty. That drove him out.
What?
What? How did this happen?
Excellent. You cleared the enemy from the village. You should capture it to secure it before the Ragnar takes it back.
Got it.
Now that's secured.
No! Well done. With no villages, the enemy has no income. You'll notice that a captured structure never begins with full health. In fact, it starts with the equivalent of half the capturing unit's health.
So if a unit with 48% health captures a village, it starts with 20% health?
Yes, now we should destroy their barracks to completely remove
Yeah.
them from this region.
Okay, let's do it.
Nuts. We keep this up, this battle's ours. No. There they come. Very good. Now we got that done. Let's move. Now to focus on the barracks. Nice. I knew it wasn't a good idea. Yeah, these turns take long. I would be faster at it than this. And this is the end.
No!
No! This is not happening! Emmerich, we did it! Good work. Go away! I said go away. What are... I said go away! Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mean to disturb you. You didn't disturb me. I was lying in wait.
Huh.
Uh-huh. Right.
Shut up! Ugh.
This ain't over! B rank. Gotta do better. Thankfully, you can just redo chapters. Anyway, let's move on to 1-3, Sage Woods. Unhappy with their defeat, Ragna decides to take matters into her own hands.
Whatever!
So you won! Who even cares? All you did was beat up a few lousy, stinking skeletons!
I won't hold back!
I care! And I won't stop until my kingdom is safe. Enough messing around!
I'll crush you!
Ragna has moved deep into this region. She's even got a stronghold. A stronghold is a really important structure that anchors a faction to its region. To win, we can either defeat the stronghold or Ragna herself. I understand. I'm joining this fight personally. Look, over there. One of our knights has beaten us here. Knights are strong, fast-moving units. However, they aren't able to capture structures. Only infantry and commanders can do that. Knights sounds great. Let's get started. Hold your horses. It seems this knight is low on health. Is there something we can do to help? Indeed there is. This is where reinforcement comes into play. Simply move a wounded unit next to one of your structures and select reinforce. Okay, let's do it. Sadly, structures are unable to regain health through reinforcement. However, their health will gradually be restored over time, as will that of certain units. All structures regain 10% health every turn, and all commanders such as yourself regain 5%.
Excellent! Our knight's back to full health.
Yes, though it's important to note that reinforcing has its drawbacks. First, reinforcing a unit costs an amount of gold proportional to the unit's value. And second, the health restored to the unit is taken from the health of the structure.
Got it. Reinforcements cost gold and transfers health from the structure. Okay, I should start by taking control of these barracks in nearby villages.
Let's get started. As commanders, you and Ragnar are both powerful units on the battlefield. You can easily take down most infantry units and enemy structures single-handedly. Make the most of your strengths as a commander without risking your neck. Remember, the team that loses their commander also loses the
I won't
battle.
let you down.
Okay, I can do this.
We need enough to get a knight. And commanders are basically powerful units. And they have a lot of advantage. They're effective against archers, soldiers, spearmen, and villages. Ragnar just recruited a Dread Spear, a Felheim spearman. It would be prudent to check the spearman's info screen. Let me direct your attention to the table at the bottom. This table tells us which units the spearman is especially effective against.
Oh no, it says that they're effective against cavalry.
Yes, spearmen will do extra damage against units such as our knight. Go ahead and close this window when you're ready. We should make sure not to put our knight into any unnecessary danger. This would be a good time to check the enemy's movement range.
How do I do that?
Let me show you. By holding this button, you can display how far a selected unit can move. Awareness of the enemy's range is important when positioning your units.
I should keep the knight out of reach of the Dread Spear.
Good thinking, my queen. Remain as is.
Interesting.
This part of Cherrystone is more forested than I remember.
Yes.
We may be able to use this to our advantage. Different terrain types have different advantages and disadvantages. You may have noticed that traveling through a forest will slow you down.
Now that you mention it, I also noticed that you can struggle with mountains.
Additionally, some terrain will increase or decrease the defense of a unit. Forests will give you a boost in defense, while rivers will make you vulnerable. You can read more about each terrain type by checking its tile info.
I will. Thanks, Samurai.
I won't hold back!
Nope.
Useless skeletons. If you surrender, we can just end this now. We don't have to keep fighting. Never!
This'll do.
Get out of my way!
She uses her shield as a weapon?
Gotta try something. Remember, the ejectors are twofold.
Brace yourself!
Embrace the pain. Let's see how you like this.
Won't hold back!
Yeah, but they're also pretty strong. Yeah, these are strongholds. They're basically enemy HQs. And they can defend. Yeah, right here. That should do it.
I won't hold back!
Neither will I. And you're gonna get wiped. See ya. You really want to take her down? Jeez, commanders are powerful units. But they can get overwhelmed fast. And this is the end.
This isn't fair!
Of course it isn't. You lose. You did it.
Phew, that was tough.
I lost. That's impossible.
Impossible? You must have cheated.
You cheated, didn't you?
No. It seems pretty difficult to have a reasonable conversation with you. So I'm going to go.
You better run. Uh-oh. Lord Volder!
Ragnar,
Quiet, Ragnar. You disgrace yourself. Stand aside and let me fix your mess. A rank. It'll do. We also learned some lore about Ragnar. But this one leads us to Act 1, Mission 4. I could go on, but I don't want it to get too long. So the point is that, yes, Wargroove is a really fun game. Not gonna lie. I would have it as the first hour, but I owe these fine people at Chucklefish that I would cover this game. And plus the sequel's coming out, so look forward to that too. So anyway, that is it for my little showcase of Wargroove. I'm sorry, but product provided by Chucklefish.
because these levels do take a while, and the best part is that you can go back to previous levels and do better, which is kind of nice. If you mess up, you can always try again and do better, so that's what counts. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I will see you next time. This is MegamanNG's signing off. Peace out. I look forward to what the sequel will bring.